This is a compact disc, and this is a mini disc. What's the difference? "36 years ago, specifically 1982, the CD was released, or compact disc, as well as the compact disc players. The thought of having programmable discs was an amazing thought. I mean, come on. If you have a look at the disc here. Look, Rio, My Own Way, Lonely in a Nightmare. Hang on, I want to play Hungry Like the Wolf. But hang on, it's right there. And I don't want to skip. I want it to do it itself. So, basically, I want to play Rio first. So I click Program. And then I go 1. And then I do track 4. It was an amazing thing. Well, it was a brilliant invention. But what if I wanted to play CDs, I guess, portably? Well, in comes the portable CD players. The Sony Discman was a popular way of playing your music portably and carrying it around portably.
CD compact player.
It's a Sony.
Now this isn't a Sony Discman, but it still works as brilliantly. This is the Groove Retro Series portable CD player. You have your standard buttons such as volume control, your headphones and your DC input. You also have your eject, you have your play, stop, you have your mode, your program, your skip back and your skip forward. And yeah, it also includes anti-skip protection.
Tired of living like a blind man. I'm sick of sight without a sense of feeling, and this is how you remind me.
But after a few years of playing compact disc, people put them back in the covers and turned to something else. The MiniDisc. In 1992, this released. This was the MiniDisc, 80 minutes worth. It was kinda cool, in my opinion. You could slide this down and you could see the MiniDisc. Look how tiny that is. If we just see a normal disc, that's how big this is. That's how big that is. Yes, and I know it's in a case, but when you look there, look how small that is. It's incredible how you could get music on something this small. But besides having compact portable disc players, you also had compact mini disc players. Now compare it to a portable CD player. It's much more compact in my opinion. It's just much more smaller. So let's take a closer look. This is the Sharp MD-MS721W (S). Now the MD stood for mini disc obviously, and CD stood for compact disc. Now obviously you have just a simple record button here. It does look like a light indicator, but you can push down on it. If you see right there, you can push down. You've got a nice display sampling rate converter, and you have mode and bass. This goes up to bass 3. You also have a character there, so you can change the names. You have enter and sync. You have mark and edit. You have stop and off, so if you press that twice it'll turn the machine off. You also have display and volume and name up and down. You also have skip and skip back, and you also have play and pause. But how do you put the mini disc in here? It's not like the compact disc where you open it up and just place it in there. If you look here, we have mini disc there and an arrow there. If you look on the actual disc itself, you have insert this end. So, I guess we got to match the arrows up, right? Yeah, that's what you do. You match them up, push it in, and away you go. You press play. But hey, nothing's working. Well, that's because it needs power, obviously. And it could be run by a DC in 5 volts and a certain kind of battery. But what kind of battery is that, you ask? A gumstick battery. Or even a Sony rechargeable gumstick battery. All you do is slide it in, just like a brick. Track 1 is loading.
These are days of hit and run, in the stream with everyone. These are moments of our lives, on a wandering river, going on to get.
Next track. Next track.
Moving right across to me.
Next track. Now, out of all of this, how successful was the mini disc? Well, it wasn't that great in successful rate. Music format, yeah, it was brilliant. It was completely portable and an amazing music format in my opinion. But why didn't it take off? Well, that's because most people already had CD. Well, thousands of them. And if your favourite music, like Duran Duran, was already on them, then what was the point of switching to a newer format just for more high quality music? Yeah, I know, a bit of a hassle. But even if they don't get played very much nowadays, I still hold a place in my heart for mini disc, and I still hold a place for CD, and even the machines. So thanks for being here for the story of the mini disc and the story of CD. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And always, goodbye.